Hello everyone, hope you all doing good. So in today's video we are going to learn how to write lesson plan for preschool. So in my previous video I have explained how to prepare lesson plan books. If you haven't watched that video yet, I will put the link in the description below. Make sure to check it out as well. So today I'm going to show you step by step how to write lesson plans specifically for preschool children. So if you are studying Bachelor of Education honors in primary education in level 4, so you as soon you will have your teaching practice. For this practical session you are required to complete like 10 days of teaching practice in a preschool. So during this time you need to prepare lesson plans and we will prepare for your teaching sessions. So I hope this video will be helpful for you, so please don't skip the video, watch it until the end. So okay, let's move on to the lesson now. So writing lesson plan. So while you're writing the lesson plan for preschool, okay, the things that you should consider is about the theme. Okay, the first thing is theme. Related to theme, you have to prepare your lesson plans. Like I'll just tell you what are the themes that you can select for the preschool, and then also you have to consider about the it's for the preschool. Okay, when you while you're writing the lesson plans, you have to consider about it's a lesson, it's the integrated lesson. I think you all studied that integrated approach in level 3, so you have, I think you all have the idea knowledge about that. So for the preschool and the primary school there are some differences in the integrated. The thing is, for the preschool, that you have to include language and pre-mathematical concept in your lesson plan. Okay, so some areas you have to combine and you have to create your lesson plan, and also the time duration and the age. So for the age means like in preschool there will be like 2 or 3 classes. Okay, so 3 to 4 years will be there, 4 to 5. So if you are going to do freshly like a teaching practice only in the preschool, better it's choosing 4 to 5 years of age, it will be better for you. So because the if it is like a more smaller children, it will be very hard to handle them. Okay, so the next thing is, here I have just taken some themes for the preschools. Okay, these are not necessary that you have to take. You can just check with your preschool and you can select the themes. Okay, because regarding the themes, some preschool they are following the lessons and everything regarding the theme, or some other preschools they are not like doing along with the theme, so they have like a another separate curriculum. So for, from the university side they will expect us to do as per their procedure. So with that you have to talk with the preschool teachers and all, everyone, and you have to prepare your lessons. So here I have mentioned some basic these themes. Okay, family members. So shapes, some students they use the shapes means under the shapes they will introduce all the shapes, they will include every shape, all the shapes under the shapes. Okay, but for the preschool means they are very small children, we have to consider about their age, and we can't introduce all the shapes in a same day. Okay, they we want to like if you talk with the preschool teachers, they will help you to select the themes. Okay, some preschool they will do like a, if for a whole week they will take a one theme and they will do in different this one activities. Okay, so along with that I am just make sure that writing, while you are writing your lesson plan, it should be like a well prepared, and it should like well set for the age of the children. Okay, so for the this I just took like a 10 themes for 10 days like. Okay, so fruits, vegetables. So regarding the flowers, in the module they have mentioned about the flowers and they have developed a lesson plan there. And here for the animals mean one day like farm animals, the other day wild animals, another day pet animals, like that. We have to divide and we have to introduce them. In a one day we can't introduce everything for them. Okay, consider about that. And the next thing is, yeah, the integrated lesson. So integrated means like we are gathering many subject areas into a particular theme. Like if you are selecting one theme means it should cover all the subject areas. So here I have mentioned the subject, language and the pre-mathematical concepts. So for the each theme you have to consider, you have to take language and pre-mathematical concept. Without the those two subject areas you can't do the activities. Okay, other than that, okay, you can take any two or three from here. So music and movements, like good customs, manipulative means like skills that you can take, like a drawing activity or coloring, like pasting, so any kind of craft activities, this kind of things. And physical activities, environmental exploration. So you can't teach everything on the same day, you have to adjust your time also. So basically these two, language and the pre-mathematical concept, are the most important. You have to select for each and every theme for every day, and other than that you can select any two or three from here. Okay, and also let's say the the thing is, while you are writing your lesson plan for primary school, you have to consider about the teacher's guide. Okay, but here there is no any teacher's guide or anything, but you have to consider about the theme and the subjects. Okay, and you can develop anything like the difficult part. The thing is, for selecting for pre-mathematical concept for all the theme is little bit challenging for you. But if you consider like small activities under this one, you will be able to do that one also. And then, so here I have just mentioned the theme, family members. Okay, like if we are selecting family members mean, under the language you can introduce like a family members name, like father, mother, these words you can introduce. To introduce these words you can use the pictures or flashcards or anything, like as a teaching aids. Okay, and also for the pre-mathematical concept I have mentioned here counting. So this is the simplest one under the pre-mathematical. So you can give some family members like a sticks, along with the sticks or anything you can make some teaching aids and ask them to count, like a basic counting they can do as a pre-mathematical concept. Okay, and for the music and movements, family finger family song, they can sing and dance. Okay, so manipulative skills, they can draw pictures. And for the good customs, like after the like ending the lesson you can just tell them like good customs, like respecting family members, how we can share and care, like those kind of thing you can introduce for them. Okay, and then here the lesson plan book. So I have already mentioned you, the lesson plan books should be contains kind of this kind of details. Okay, personal details, here the details. Okay, this one have already mentioned. And then the details of the master teacher, then details of the preschool. Okay, and then some nurseries. Okay, some preschool they will have like a small timetable. If you get those things you can attach that one. And also they will have like a term plan, like that also. So if they have so you can just attach with them, attached to the book. And also for the this one I have just mentioned here, like in your book, to make it like a neat thing or it convenient. Okay, you can mention like this, your lesson plan book you can mention like 10 days what are the themes that you are selecting. Okay, for the preschool, that is like your ideas, you can make that thing. So details, master teachers details, details of the preschool timetable, theme, scheme, and the theme, that is the optional thing. Okay, here this is the optional thing, that if it is for a convenient and the easiness, you can attach like this. And then you want to write your lesson plan. Okay, so for the first page in the lesson plan book, okay, in your first page, okay, so here are the details you can mention. Okay, the date, the theme, the range of the child's age, time period, like basically they are expecting to do a lesson, okay, like 1 hour, like 60 minutes of, if it is like between the time of 50 to 60 minutes, it will be okay. Then the range of the child's age, like 4 to 5 years, like that you have to mention. Then the subjects areas, what are the subjects areas you are covering, and you want to write a small lesson approach. Okay, so before entering to the lesson, you have to do like a small introduction to the to the students. Okay, so here also the same thing I have just included in the document. So for the lesson approach, like you can write like a small introduction for the children, so how you will do the lesson. So like welcoming the students, and just you can write, okay, like welcoming students, and um that you can tell them that today we are going to learn about our family. So and then we can ask who are there in your family, like that. So then we want to motivate them. Those are the areas you have to cover. That's the lesson approach. Okay, so you have to write that one. And then for the second page, okay, second page, like take double page in the CR book, and if you are writing, okay, then you have to draw the table, like separating the table like 8 columns. Okay, 8 columns will come under that time subject areas. These details, the table details, it is in the module, the teaching practice, they have given a small manual. In that one they have given this one. So if you are like typing, like in one page you can cover. So it will come like this one. Okay, so before the first page you can mention this one. I have mentioned here lesson plan 1, so better you mention for the each lesson plan. Okay, starting with the like pointing lesson plan 1 2 3, like that. And then you have to develop the lesson. So lesson development, like this. So get back to the lesson development. Okay, so here I have selected the theme for farm animals. Okay, so under the farm animals, however, we have to select the subject areas, language, and the pre-mathematical concept is the compulsory. Okay, so I have included that too, and other than that I have included music and movement and manipulative skills. So these are the section you have to mention: time, subject area, specific objectives, activity. So kind of this one you can prepare, and then you can allocate the time. You have to allocate the time for each activity, and then you want to mention the specific objectives. So basically for the preschool, okay, the language, we have to like introduce the names, and in farm animals we can introduce also the sounds, like that only we can do small thing. And for that one we have to like use some teaching aids. Okay, so here I have mentioned pictures and models of farm animals. Okay, we can use some models and pictures for the farm animals. And you have to mention what is the teachers activity, teachers participation, student participation, and the assessment. So here you can assessment, while assessment means like while you are doing the lesson, you have to assess the students. Okay, each students, so how they are identifying and telling their names and the sounds correctly, that is the thing. And here for the pre-mathematical concept I have mentioned about the completing the patterns. So you can make like a easy simple patterns, okay, for them, because they are very small kids, you have to consider about the age. So like for the using for the patterns, you can use the flashcards. Okay, farm animals, like two, you can select any two animals and you can make like a patterns, and after that you can ask them to complete the patterns. Okay, like they will be, if you you can arrange them as to sit as a group, and for each group you can provide the flashcards and you can do that activity. And here for the music and movements also like that. So speaker and the song is there. So while you are using the teaching aids, okay, you have to think about how you are going to use the teaching aid. That is the most important things. Like for the introducing the this one, to tell their names and these things, okay, you can't use like a small pictures regarding the size of the classroom and the number of the students. You have to use like a colorful pictures for them, because they are very small kids, and also the size should be the proper size, okay, not like a bigger one or the smallest one, okay. So consider about that, okay, while using the teaching aids. And also the sound, okay, while you're playing, if you are using a song, so here you can use the old McDonald's song, okay. So while you're using while you're playing that song, okay, make sure that some students teachers will use, what they will do is they will use their phone and they will show the videos or something. So for whole class they can't hear that thing, okay, with the sound. So better check with the speakers. If it is the speaker is there, you can connect the phone and you can play that song, and you can do that one, okay. Or some teachers will be there, they will, if they want, if they will use this one, their phone, and they will show the video, so whole the class they can't watch those videos. So those things you have to consider about that, okay. And then for the worksheet, here I have mentioned to give the color the picture, okay, giving any of the farm animal and ask them to color. So for that one also you have to provide worksheets, okay. So as for the this one, for the teaching practice, you have to prepare everything and you have to go before the lesson. So giving the working worksheets also like that. Some master teachers will complain like the students will use like small worksheets for the students, like if it is like A4 size worksheets, that's okay, can acceptable. And if it is a half also, they will say that's okay. But some students will use like a quarter size of the A4 sheets worksheets, okay, that will be very small one, so it won't be suitable, okay. So think about that worksheets also. So here the lesson development area. And then okay, so we are just checking with this one. So first page we have to mention these things, and the second page, okay, you have to include the table. And then we have to attach the attachments. What is the attachments means? Now language means, so you are using the pictures of the animals, okay, to introduce the names and the sounds. So you have to like attach those, what are the teaching aids that you are using. For that one you can attach the teaching aids, okay. You can just take a print and you can attach what are the photos that you are introducing. Now I have here only, I have attached two farm animals, okay. You can introduce like five, at least five farm animals for them, like cow, sheep, duck, horse, kind of that you can attach, okay. And for the pre-mathematical concept, you are going to do like a pattern, so cow and the hen, like that. These kind of things, no, you are going to do. So just under the pre-mathematical concept, what are the attachment that you can include, so you can attach that one. And after that you can, for this one, for the music and movements that you are going to do for the song, bro. So for that song also you can take a print and you can attach, okay. Like under the worksheet you are going to, so here this picture is if you are going to give as a worksheet to color them, so you can attach that one also in your book to mention that, okay. So this is the worksheet I have given. So that's the things you can it is you can include in your book. This is the extra things I have mentioned here. Under the pre-mathematical concept, okay, you can mention about the patterns like simple counting, sorting also you can do, like if it is like under the farm animals also you can do the sortings, like you can give like mixed pictures of the farm animals, and you can ask them to sort, the animals, okay, like cow in a one basket and the horse in the one another basket, like that, sorting animals, those things. Or you can give them like a mix pictures of the animals, and four legs animals in one basket, two legs animals in another basket, like that you can do the sorting activities. So under the manipulative activities also, not only the coloring, you have many more, like clay work, it will be, you can give like making a mask or some kind of easy things you can do. So if the master teacher is coming on the on that day, you have to select the what are the work you are going to give is, you have to consider and select, because some kind of work will take more time to for them to do, okay. So each and everything you have to consider. So those kind of the areas are there. So coming back to the lesson development, and after that one, okay, in the third, the next page, okay, the third page, you have to mention a small reflection, like not like a lengthy one, just like a short thing, like how the lesson was went well, how the lesson you did. And after the end of the lesson only you have to write this one, okay. So if the children identify, say here, identify the names of farm animals, they enjoy listening to the song, so overall conduct the lesson successfully. So if it is not success, if it is like a noisy, or if it is anything, you can mention. So if it is like a small any this one adjustment in the lesson, you can mention that also. In the next lesson I will do this one, instead of this, okay, I will use this technique, like that. You want to write like a small reflection. And after that you have to like mention student teacher signature, principal signature, and the master teacher's remarks, and the signature should come, okay. So you can put the date, and you can sign and keep, and ask the nurse preschool teacher also to make a to r- give a sign and give them, okay. Some school they will have like a seal or anything, so you can make prepare and keep that one also. And if the master teacher comes, okay, you can give the books, so everything will be there, so he will just check. And some master teachers, they will check each and every lesson plans, okay. Some won't. Some master teachers will come and they will check everything, and they will put a sign, and they will write some the remarks, okay. So even if on the this one, the observation day, he will each and everything, the master teacher surely for everyone will check, and they will write the remarks. So these are the areas are there, you have to consider. And also another thing is there, so while you are meeting with the master teacher, they will give you the some documents for the preschool and also for the primary school. So for the preschool, they will provide a document along with the date, the theme, those kind of things. So in the documents you have to mention what are the days you are going, what is the theme you have you did, and you want to put a sign, and you want to get the sign from the nursery that preschool teacher or the principal. And then you have to complete that document and keep. So after end of the this one, the teaching practice, if the master teacher comes, you have to submit the document. So while you are meeting with the master teacher, I think hopefully they will give you those documents. So keep everything arranged and neat, okay. And yeah, that's all. And I hope that you all could understand everything, like regarding the preschool. So again, I'll just remind you. So along with the theme, you have to write your lesson plan, okay. So that's all for today's video. And I hope you all got the idea about it, okay. So if you have like any questions, doubts, or any suggestions, okay, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. So because I really love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support encourages me to create more videos like based on your questions and learning needs. Oh, so thank you for watching video, and I'll see you in the next video.